Do you have income from your side hustle and want to know how to report it the right way on your income tax return? Let's talk about it. A side hustle or a side gig is anything you do outside of your regular form of employment, such as freelancing, driving for Uber, photographing, selling services, selling stuff on Amazon, flipping items, or even small cash jobs. From this point of view of the CRA, all of this is income and is reportable on your income tax return. Now, here's a mistake that a lot of people actually make. They think that the CRA only expects you to report income that you have deposited into your bank account. Well, that's not really true. The CRA expects you to report all the money you have earned, which means income that you may have deposited into your bank account or received in cash. All of it is considered income and must be reported. Let's talk about how the CRA expects you to report this income. You report your income that you have earned throughout the year, the expenses you have incurred to make that income, and the balance, which is either a profit or a loss for the year. Now, here's the good part. As a self employed person or a side gig earner, you can claim your legitimate expenses to run your business, such as gas, phone bills, equipment costs, internet, home office expenses, studio costs, for example, if you're running a photo studio, supplies, anything that you actually paid for to run your business. Now, the question is, how do we track all of this? I would recommend it to keep it simple. The first thing I would do is to have a separate bank account for my gig income. The second thing I would do is track my income and expenses on either a Google Sheet or Excel file or Wave or QuickBooks or something that makes my life easier and keeps me organized. The third thing I would do is not to worry too much about incorporating or registering for HST as of right now at the start of my business. When must you register for HST? Good question. So, when your self employment income crosses a threshold of $30,000 for a 12-month calendar period, you must register for HST. And so keep an eye on that number at all times. I would like to mention that if you are operating as a rideshare driver, you must register for GST HST right away before even you take your first ride. If you've got questions about reporting your side hustle income, such as Uber, freelancing, photography, if you're doing carpentry, etc., anything, drop a comment below. I'm doing a whole series to help Canadians avoid the most common tax mistakes. And if you want me to cover deductions for your side gig specifically, let me know. See you in the next one.